making her star. She knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent. She knows what she wants, so subscribe.
Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me now? Hello. Huh? No. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Sorry, I was mute there. So happy Sunday, you guys. I'm just gonna go on because I have less time. I have so much to do today. However, we're gonna do our show as usual. And please, if you know more about any of this story I'm covering, can you please leave it in the comment section. I'm not talking about fanboy fangirls that you're fanning someone on here. You know me, I will give praise when it's due. I will give you when it's due. I state my opinion. It doesn't matter. I'm not one of these people that have this Stockholm syndrome or this kind of via hatred towards someone and I won't be able to move past it. No, I don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't have hatred towards anyone. We don't pick on anyone. We say it as it is. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about VDM having an interview with Sam Larry. That was strange to me because I said it that he's going to do it and he did. I've been trying to locate the blog where I put my comment when on Thursday or on Wednesday that it came out that Baba Mubad is seeking justice for the bullying of Mubad. I said, oh, I think it was on, I'm not sure if it's just over. I know there was a blog and I said, oh, very soon VDM will come out now for the PR. And lo and behold, 2 days after, he came out with interview with Sami Larry. So I'm going to be covering that. I'm going to talk a little bit about Mama Dollars. I don't know so much about that story, but the little I know, I'm just going to, talk about it. And I think all this story is somehow related. And what is related to is basically that sometimes it's better to be quiet than to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubts. That's what it boils down to. And I'm going to speak a little bit about Wumi Ajiboye, Segun Ogungbe's ex-girlfriend, because she let us know that they are not married. Also, I'm going to talk about Debbie Shokoya sitting for an interview or podcast, whatever you want to call it, with Wasila Coded, also letting us know that it was her friend that are bad friends for telling on her or for saying that the baby daddy, the husband, or whatever they have done now, that the man is using juju for her. So we're going to speak about everything. However, if this is your first time, you're welcome. My name is Debbie. If you have been watching but you're still contemplating, should you subscribe or not? What are you waiting for? Please click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget, I will always come on live every Sunday. And if you're coming in, please can you thumb up this video? Like I always say it, not to sound like a broken record. I've been doing this live video now maybe since March, but a lot of my subscribers still did not know. Maybe because it's not like doing it every day or every other day. So if you thumbs it up, YouTube will know that yes, I'm doing something here. I used to be monetized. I'm not monetized anymore. I don't really care about that. But however, the more I'm saying I don't care, I care because it's not making my channel grow. because if you're monetized, they promote your channel. Anyway, VDM came out and had an interview with Sam Larry. I'm going to let you watch that interview. If you can spot what is wrong about the interview, let me know. Let me see. Olarotibi, my dear sister, are you still doing your assay? Because you said you're going to be doing cooking. Anyway, you can be doing your cooking and put your phone on the side. If you are not blending pepper, you'll be able to hear me. So I'm going to play that video. Is this short clip? Okay. I'm coming. I'm going to play that audio of the interview. Okay. Okay. I want to play that audio. I don't want it big. Let me do it this way. Let me share it to you. It's about 4 minutes something. Let's watch it together and tell me what is wrong with this video, because all along I've been saying it. BDM might be doing a lot of good things, which I credited him the last time he went all the way to Benue, even though a lot of people were saying that, oh, it's for clout, it's for this, it's for that. But at least, kadúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó rí ni tó mọ́jú, èèyàn lágbà wájú ẹ̀ tí ó mọ̀ pé èèyàn kọjá níwájú òun. Be grateful for someone that highball you, even while you are passing. Some people, you're passing, they just look at you as if you are even transparent. So for him to have gone to Benue, me for that, I credited him. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. But for this one, I think he should sit it out. He needs to sit it out. I keep saying it. There was a video. The title is that VDM is PR for Naira Marley and Sam Larry. And this actually proved me right, because I said he's going to do it and he did it. Anyway, let me share it. Where's the audio?
That person apart from you, you get problem with another group of people apart from you. I know you. How much be the money where you say you give mobile, where you say mobile they owe you to for waiting?
Now for say me come play my birthday. Be like say mobile now for me.
I pay for your birthday.
In your fault.
So now I don't travel like that. We just come and say, as I'm like, we could do this thing now. Say as I do say make I do show for her. Okay, no problem. You can't send me account number, don't send them.
Now I get one question for you.
And I get proof for everything.
I don't know whether you will feel answer or maybe an error. If mobile they earn money, first of all, mobile they do drugs. If you don't know, just say you don't know. If you know, just say
no.
Why will you even ask him that question? The boy is not here to defend himself. You didn't ask his close ally. You didn't ask his close friend. You're asking someone that keeps beating him up everywhere. And this guy is sitting down doing an interview saying that is the best thing that happens to Mohbad, is the best thing after today's break that happens to Mohbad. And this VDM is sitting down there asking him question that does he do drug? Like, how are you trying to taint his name like that? The wife already came out and said that her husband doesn't do drug. What the hell is wrong with this VDM? Sometimes I feel like shaking him, like, boy, you're lost.
I they ask you that because
no, don't
with
think
the way Naira the flex
like that.
Zeno the flex, everybody around the flex.
Oh God.
Mobile will see everybody they say mobile they hold them. Is it that him they know they get money for the record label?
You get money, who tells you mobile no get money?
So why can't they hold people up and down?
I don't know. When they ask the wife,
If they take drugs.
Make them ask
that
him.
one.
Like, who
That one in Balaba.
who asked this question?
Okay, so this
like,
question shall not be for you. Maybe
No.
later we'll see
he's doing like, how stupid are his fans to not see this? Although I like the fact that a lot of Nigerians, like, if you look at the comments, let me say about 60% of the people were like, no, VDM, you are wrong for this. Even me that I don't like you, I've been rooting for you, saying that, yes, VDM, like, why would you do something like this? This is on a very wrong level, except someone that doesn't know about PR, that will not know that this is to taint his name, his identity. Like, oh, he doesn't have money. Yeah, maybe he's doing drug. That's why he's owing a lot of people. Like, this is vile. This is
But
vile.
for you, now majorly on the bullying because everybody
Yeah,
say
no
you
bullying.
know your name. You know your name for
That's
internet.
why I'm
Sir.
stopping it. I'm listening
Nah,
to
them Baba,
it
no
for
be
the
me that
first
they
time
call
as
them.
well.
They cost you
I've
well.
only read
They
what
don't cost me that. Me, I don't
But
send it to
you get when you close your comment section, then
when
finish you.
Yorùbá artist, you see one song say wọ́n ti gé mi lọ́tí lọ ọ̀rọ̀ owó ló bá mi ò gbọ́ kankan mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ owó ló bá mi na money matter.
Na it concern you.
Concern me. Be right. I be doing from morning to night. Nothing concern me.
Okay,
I
man.
don't say anything. If you carry money, talk about money. We could sit down like this. Talk about money. Now I go here.
Wow.
This question, I don't know. Let's say this one and Naira I go ask, but I feel ask you too because you live close to Naira. Make I ask you.
I beg, no ask me too much question.
Can you imagine?
You go kill me.
He used to complete the interview. You guys are friends.
Don't mind me. But you know, say at the end of the
And all
day,
shades of wrong.
I'll ask you, did you miss Mobile?
BDM really needs to apologize to the family. This is wrong.
I mean, you feel
Even all these people wey dey shout Mohbad when Mohbad release any song and any this thing, they no dey push am. Na we dey push am, especially me. I put am for head like this. Anywhere where I dey go, Kenya or Dubai, I dey carry Mohbad go. Make I no carry am go again.
Who be your witness for all these things?
Even your wife know. Even that SI. That Mohbad manager. You get one time when you say that time where they talk, that time where I say money will come. Now that time when DLA something happen, you can't beg that day, that night, they release Mohbad because he get flight in the morning. I come back say, we don't pay for all for Dubai. If people don't buy ticket, we don't pay all. I say Mohbad, we don't collect apartment. Even that time, Sibla gave with me for Dubai. The apartment we collect for Mohbad self. He long go when you say the place fine go. I say Mohbad go enter place say he go jump for plane. He go jump there. I don't pay for show. Pay for all, pay for everything now.
Exactly. Where's the conscience?
I say make I do ticket.
And this is same BDM that said he's fighting for the voiceless.
I don't remember. I do ticket.
Mohbad is voiceless. He's not here.
I do ticket for him for him for SI.
Like what?
Buy visa. I do visa. Do ticket. Collect apartment, they don't come. That money just that thing.
Okay, now that one I make you the tossing the whole you.
Now that thing pay me go. But I like Mohbad.
So is that what he did? That you are beating him everywhere?
That is where they tell me for Dubai self. I don't care around where he die now. When they talk say you're on the panko.
Talking about his bullying. That's what the dad want justice for. The bullying.
42 hours, 42 hours. Why you don't call the person
or whatever, or do it with dignity? What the hell? Like, this is really, really shameful. I don't understand it. How people still did not see what I've been seeing. An adage will say, Yoruba adage will says, there's this Yoruba adage that said, ohun tí àgbàlagbà bá jókòó tí ó bá rí lórí ìjókòó tí ọmọdé bá gungi ìrókò kò lè rí. What a child will not see, even if they climb Iroko tree. If an adult is sitting down, they will spot it from distance. I knew this from the beginning that VDM is a PR for Naira Marley and Mohbad. Check my videos, or I might link that video below. I said it. And the moment they said Baba Mohbad is seeking for justice again for the bullying, not the death, the bullying of Mohbad, that they're going to do the justice in July 2nd or so for Naira Marley. And I said, VDM will come out now to rally people around so that they can distort, so that it can come and exonerate. Because I notice whenever they mention Naira Marley, that is when this guy come out. Whenever they are dragging the wife, it's the wife, it's the DNA, it's the this, it will not come out. Let somebody steer them towards Naira Marley and Sam Larry. VDM will come out. If VDM listen to this, or his fans, let them listen. You didn't like Mohbad. Sam Larry has the audacity to bully and beat Mohbad on location with cane. Omash. Yeah, I know. Like it's crazy how now he's talking about what good things he's done. I'm not even hearing why, the reason why he goes to location and beat him when he was having a video shoot with Zlatan. He says Zlatan didn't come out. What do you want Zlatan to come out to do so that you can find him, so that you can bully him the way you bullied this guy? And to all of these VDM fans, I get it. You love him. It's good. It's good. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants someone to love them. I don't care. Love me, hate me. It's not my business for you to love me. I love myself enough. The God's love is more than enough. And my own family, they love me. The problem I have with people is that they love this VDM to the extent that if you say anything, even if somebody, I don't say stuff on social media when it comes to this guy. If I want to say my mind, I will say it. I already said it on one blog that he's going to come out and do PR, and he's already doing it. So I'm not surprised. But if you come out and say something about this guy, they will always say, oh, bye-bye, yeah. Like, I don't know where this fan base of this VDM comes from. A lot of them lack manners. A lot of them lack home training. A lot of them, they resolve to abuse. You cannot see anything. Even if someone said that, oh, VDM is just trying to look for clout, or someone said something reasonable like, why do you have to come out and defend these people? Or why are you doing this interview now? They'll be like, oh, you are putting emotions, you are putting sentiments. What is this other English? It teach them all these words, and they keep rolling with the words, and they will never change those words. They just keep saying, oh, his sentiment, his emotion, is this. Like, a lot of them doesn't even know the meaning of the words they are throwing out there. They just throw it out there. It's just disappointing that this guy, Mohbad, cannot speak up for himself. And this VDM, who says is the voice of the voiceless, is not, is asking question about a voiceless that you cannot reach, a voiceless that will never have voice again, and a voiceless due to bullying. They did not take stick and hit him on his head, but they bullied this guy to paranoia. I will continue to say it. Naira Marley and Sam Larry bullied this guy into paranoia. Even the wife was paranoid. She's scared of them. They bullied them to that extent because he's scared to go to the hospital. Negligence of the nurse by Mohbad, but they want to put it on the wife. Why? So that they will send the wife to prison, so that they can give the boy to the father, so that the boy can be maltreated, or the father can own all the. I don't know what they were planning, but I know God is greater than them. VDM, I'm highly disappointed. I praised you 2 weeks ago, but this time around, you are a disappointment. For real. Because you said you fight for the voiceless. Mohbad is a voiceless. Yet, you are dragging and tarnishing his memory by bringing up him being on drug and not having money to pay for drug, or the drug took all his money. That is why he's broke and he's owing a lot of people. Anyway, that is that on that. I'm moving on. I'm going to talk quickly about all these Nollywood actresses before I move to, okay, let me talk about these Mama Dollars. I don't know so much about this, but I'm just going to narrate a little bit as I could narrate it. So there's this guy called Dollars. He is a skit maker. So he became popular in the skitting field. People that does skit on social media. He became popular. He started with his young brother. Before you know it, his sister joined. Before you know it, his mom joined as well. And they became a sensation. The family was making it through skit and all of that. As God will have it, these Dollars met another skit maker. Some weeks ago, there was a video that was all out there. The girl was saying that she intentionally brought the our relationship with Dollars. This Dollar is, maybe he's in his 20s, mid-20s, late 20s, let's say late 20s. And the affair he was dating is, so I'm just trying to put the story together. So about this family, I've never heard anything about them except when the first time this lady dragged dollars, the baby mama. So there was this girl that was dating him. They had a baby together. After the baby, the girl said, oh, they were not dating anymore. Dollars is a cheat. He cheats around. Before you know it, they sort it out. Dollar proposed. They were going on. I was thinking, whenever a man proposes, you're not having your wedding done on time. Know that this man, his heart is somewhere else. Look at Priscilla and Juma jokes now. There is no waste of time. It's not even 1 year these people met each other. They have already sought the wedding out. Someone that has interest in doing something, they will move on quickly and do it. So then they got engaged, and before you know it, he cheated again on this lady with another person that was close to the lady. Why I'm telling you this little story is that, you know, when a lot of people are actually was privy to Mama Dolla's life, because Mama Dollar is somebody that me I've known. I know this family when they started their skits, and Dolla's younger brother is Tokpe. He's a bit funny. The guy is really funny, and I think that is why I get to know them. It was close to the same time, maybe few years after Angel. Few years after Angel and Markangel and Emanuela, maybe 4 years, 2-3 years after Markangel and Emanuela became popular. I know this Oluwadolas family. The guy name is Oluwadolas. I don't know what his real name is. So then the mom came on the scene, and the mom named himself Mama Dollars. That's how people we know her. Before you know it, a lot of people were using her for skits. As God will have it, she was able to separate her own skit as well. And she started, yeah, my sister, Kama is waiting for them all. I know. Abidemi, Yabeji. How are you? Hope you are doing well. I know your hand is full. Today is Sunday. Just be listening in. I understand, my sister. So anyway, long story short, these Mama Dollars eventually became popular as well, because at some point she had a skit done with Iyabo Ojo. So you can see she was like there as well, doing her thing and making her money. Social media is there for people to make money. Count by to like a month or maybe 3 months back. I don't know. I'm not sure I made video about this, because a lot of people doesn't know all these kiss makers. So then this Mama Dollars was out there talking about the relationship between Ife and Dollars. Oluwa Dollars, her son, and Ife, saying that Ife, I've begged you, I've done this, I've done that. But the girl said, no, I'm not going to have infection simply because you keep begging me. You're a good woman. Fine, she's a good mother-in-law. So I tell you that story to know that this Mama Dollar is a grandmother already. He has a grandson that is maybe 3 years. I think his first son is about 3 years. So then this girl broke up with Oluwadola, saying that he acts so childish. Whenever he did something, he will call his mom. His mom will be the one begging her. And at some point, the mom was even bragging on TikTok, said, oh, I kneel down for you to beg you. And I'm like, that's not the issue. I know Omoburuku Shefe and Oburuku Osheni, but then you are not the one that will be the husband. When this husband started, dating this, dating that, and bring HIV to this lady. So she made the right decision and cut off that relationship, but they already have a son together. So then all of a sudden I started hearing, Mama Dollar Sigbo Komyo, Mama Dollar Sigbo. That TikTok is a cesspool of crazy people. It's a real cesspool, I'm telling you. That thing alone is making me to hesitate to join the place, because see, I barely go on Facebook. I used to make my live video on Facebook as well, but I know, like, I have few engagements. I still have some people that message me from Facebook. They might not even know that I'm back on YouTube. But the thing is, with all this drama and all of that, I do video about entertainers. All these, their fans can come and started going crazy, especially some of them that already started joining the Facebook fracas and all that. But now they shift their madness away from Facebook, and the madness has gone to TikTok. And I know what it is that they do it for money because they make money doing that. So then they were saying Mama Dollars. I thought, this woman is old enough for maybe the mama will not respond. That's what I expected. And that's what I will do. I might be blowing hot in my house, but I will not come out so that you see that, yes, this is how I feel. I'll just keep quiet and let it slide. 3 days for some people that are not very popular. For popular people, like big celebrity, within 1 week, everyone will forget. Everyone will not even talk about it anymore because new stories would have come out. So when they were talking about this, Mama Dollars did this, did that. Then there was this person. I asked someone, they tell me that he's called himself Okwa, one single mother or something. His name is Akim or something like that. And he brought the lady that was accusing Mama Dollars of snatching the husband. I've always said this thing. Nobody can snatch your husband. Your husband decides to go. The husband is not orange that they will snatch away from you. They are not phones. They are not money. They are human beings that make decision to leave you and cheat with another person. If your husband cheats, it's on them. It's solely on them. Because what women mostly do is that they absolve the man of whatever crap nonsense they are doing and face the person that the husband gone with. So then Mama Dollar come on and they started dragging each other. The lady was like, you this, you do this, you do that, omonuyi, blah, blah, blah. They went on and on. They said Mama Dollar is 50, the young girl is 23. But later I get to know that the young lady is 29. Mama Dollar is actually 47. I can't even believe it. I thought she's older than that. And the Oko they are fighting over is 44. So it's just 3 years gap between them, which is not a lot. They are age mates. So then they dragged each other to the extent that Mama Dollar now came and started talking about, they asked her age, she was answering B. For me, that's so shameful, because how can you be a grandmother? You have kids that social media is their life, and you come on that live show and you are making a mess of yourself with someone that doesn't have a name. This is one thing they always say. If you have a name to protect, beware of people that has no name to protect, because it's either they drag you down, they drag you to hell, or they use you to climb up. That's what they do. So then when Mama Dollar started speaking, I'm like, I thought this woman is actually intelligent. Oh my God. So she was going off on the lady. Blah, 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 blah. Eventually, through the comment section, I get to know that even the lady herself said it, that she has been separated with this man for over 4 years. And after the man met Mama Dollars 2 years ago, which means it was after she has left that Mama Dollars was with this man. But I don't know, maybe because Mama Dollar is popular, you decided to now drag this man and drag Mama Dollars. Because apparently this man is also doing skits now with Mama Dollars. Or maybe he appears in a video one way or the other. And a lot of people started dragging Mama Dollar. Do you know why? Because the lady that was dragging her has no name. This lady just doing that to gain fame. Because hear me, I understand. You have already left this man 4 years, or the man left you 4 years ago. The man met Mama Dollars 2 years ago. So how is it Mama Dollar that let the man left you, or you left the man? And as if that wasn't enough, as if the embarrassment, the disgrace, the shamelessness wasn't enough, the man came out again. And the man started saying, yeah, is your mother. Your mother is a bad mother. Your mother is this. Your mother is that. I left the house for you. I'm like, jeez, who are these people? Anyway, in all of this, I'm just so ashamed of this Mama Dollar. She's a very pretty woman. You are a grandmother. You have kids. All of your kids are social media sensation or social media skit maker. That's their business. This is where they make money. Then you need to come and mess this thing up. Or is it because every publicity is a good publicity, whether bad or good? Do you just want blogs to speak about you, irrespective of whether it tarnishes your name or it promotes you? And also, I think it's because of the money TikTok give them, or the lion, the whatever. I don't know how TikTok works, so don't make fun of me if I get it wrong. But I know they make some money on TikTok. I don't know whether that is the reason that she came out and embarrassed herself, but it is shameful. Anyway, I'm going to move on and speak about Wumi Ajiboye and Debbie Shokoya. Let's quickly run through that. Let me play Wumi Ajiboye's video and I'll tell you what is wrong with this. Let's first talk about Debbie Shokoya. It's a short clip from an entire video that she had done. But I'm going to share this and I'm going to tell you the background story. It's very shameful. You too, Yabeji, you see, it's shameful now. Mama Dola is a grandmother. She's a grandmother with your son, very popular. The son is really popular. Oh, don't get me wrong. The son is, Oluwadola is like the category of Kyutabiola, Kiki, Isbeyu. Those are the people he rolls with. Isbeyu is all of these people. Those are his people. And you are just embarrassing yourself like that. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm going to play Debbie Shokoya a short clip from our interview with Wasila Coded. All of them now, number one. What is wrong with them with all this interview, with all these? I don't know. Listen to this part, then I will explain a little bit.
So ó dà pé ó ti ń wà mí lọ tẹ́lẹ̀, èmi náà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá realize pé ó dà pé Ọlọ́run ló wà mí, mo ṣe ní kó kúkú máa wà mí. Because àwọn people yẹn bó ṣe lé wọn dànù nínú ayé mi, ìgbà mi pé èèyàn wà ni wọ́n. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tán ní ọ̀bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ó lóògùn fún.
Okay. Like, okay, I'm going to tell you background story to this Debbie Shokoya story and blaming her friend for what.
Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tán ní ọ̀bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ó lóògùn fún ní àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi lọ sọ. Àwọn tèmi pè ní ọ̀rẹ́ mi lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ òdo máa ń wí akáwẹ́ ní bá rìn.
One or two.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣẹ́ríǹsì àti awẹ́ ní bá rìn o. Àtọ̀rẹ́ o.
Àti aláǹkó mo yọ̀ǹda. Sadikate win ni o.
Best friend mi nìyẹn àtọmọ mi ó tán àti family mi àtọwọn ẹbí ọkọ mi àwọn lọ̀rẹ́ mi because at the end of the day ìgbà tí mo wo gbogbo kinní yẹn mo rí pé Ọlọ́run fẹ́ bá mi lé wọn kúrò lára mi náà ni because ká ní ó sì wà láyé mi títí di sí ayé mi lè má dà báyìí wọ́n máa fà mí sẹ́yìn so mo rí bí pé Ọlọ́run mọ̀ bá mi lé wọn because èmi náà mi ní gbọ́n máa ṣe èèyàn mi ni o wọ́n á ti lé mi kúrò lé ọkàn ni pẹ̀lú gbogbo òṣùwọ̀n gan àmọ́ torí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi ó tètè yá bá mi lé wọn jìnnà
dánú
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni inú mi dẹ̀ dùn
dúpẹ́
inú mi dùn so Ọlọ́run bí mo ṣe sọ ayé mi Ọlọ́run ti bá mi tò ó ló ń process ẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ nígbà tí mò ń wọ yẹ́ yìí mo sọ fọ́lọ́run mi ì ní dictate kankan fún ẹ ìwọ ṣáà máa wà mí lọ so ó dà pé ó ti ń wà mí lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ èmi náà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá realize pé ó dà pé Ọlọ́run ló wà mí mo ṣe ní kó kúkú máa wà mí because àwọn people yẹn bó ṣe lé wọn dànù nínú ayé mi ìgbà mi pé èèyàn wà ni wọ́n àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tán ní ọ̀bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ó lóògùn.
Anyway, I'm not going to keep playing that. So what she is saying here is about that time I made that video. That was maybe about 4 years ago. What had happened is that this Nollywood actress speaking now, acting as if, the friend was just trying to get her out of a relationship with the husband. The guy she's talking about, the guy is married, and the guy was newly married then. I think the guy's wedding was about a year. Till now, and Debbie Shokoya hasn't been to like a civil wedding or anything like that. Even if they have done anything, it's going to be like introduction, because the guy was actually married. If you can look through my page, just put in the search after you get to my page, Debbie Shokoya, you will see the story. The story is there. The guy was married to a lady. They just gave birth. The child this lady gave birth for this Debbie Shokoya's husband was just months old, maybe 5 months, 6 months, 10. So they noticed that this guy is doing a lot of things, moving like a narcissist. Moving like a narcissist. I'm not saying he's a narcissist, but the movement he was doing then is that he was trying to get rid of all our friends. And that's what narcissists do. They make sure everyone is away from you so that they can control your life, control everything. But the friends were just watching her back because they realized that this guy is demanding money from her. Those are the allegations. Then allegedly this guy keep asking for money and this guy keeps getting the money from her. They believe that this guy is using her for money because it was the other way around. It wasn't like in the beginning, the guy gave her money to drag her. And then after Debbie Shokoya was she already, this guy started demanding and they were like, oh, this guy, before you know it, the friends did some research and they realized that the guy is actually married. And they told Debbie, and before you know it, Debbie was like feeling, oh, these people are evil, blah, blah, blah. Before you know it, Debbie has got pregnant for this guy. And now the story has changed because obviously maybe the wife has decided to leave the man for Debbie. And Debbie is coming out, blaming her friend, saying, now I don't have friend. My husband's family is my friend. Go and ask me, you Ledoche. You will see that your husband's family is not your friend. Be muish. Be saying your husband's family is your friend. Anyway, I just have issue with them coming out here, doing all this podcast in the process of trying to clear their names and more or less like lying, more or less like trying to change history, trying to change narratives, trying to change things people know. It's not that their fans doesn't know. It's not that we don't know. But at the end of the day, you do you. And when the thing boomerang, just like the story of Stella Damasus that I'm going to cover last, it's just going to be you alone, you and you alone, nobody else. So coming out here and saying your friends are this, your friends are that, your friend did not do anything bad, Debbie Shokoya. They were only watching your six. They were only trying to watch out for you. Doing something bad is when they are trying to get you away from Nkoriri, but they knew you are going to put another woman in a dilemma. They knew you are trying to ruin another person's home, and they knew that the guy is somebody else's husband. That is why they did that. So that's it about them. I just want them to go out there. If they are out there to do interview and promote whatever YouTube video they put out there. I believe she was trying to promote a video. For me, I would like to promote the video for her. The movie is interesting. I've watched it. Promote the video, promote the movie. You don't need to come out there and drag your friends and throw your friend under the bus simply because they were just trying to tell you the truth. You don't need to come out there and act as if this husband is a brand new man for you. No, it was someone else's husband. All these actresses, they act as if, oh, they are doing something. No, women supporting women. Where is that? It's someone else's husband you took. Someone else's husband that waka crayfish trying to swindle you. But in the end, you guys are together. Does it mean he's not going to cheat again? No. Because someone that can do that to the wife he just got married to, because this guy came out that time saying that, oh, it's because the lady got pregnant. That is why I married her. But the lady proved him wrong because we realized that they had the wedding done before the lady even got married. So all these Nollywood actresses, because they have a platform, they have each platform, they just, kill the morals of the other woman they are cheating out of their distance. Because that woman now, our own child will grow up not knowing the dad or not having the dad. I don't know whether he's in the life of this young lady, because apparently maybe he has another one before then. That's his ways. Someone even came out and said that Luku or something. oh, this is what he does, blah blah blah. So anyway, moving on, let's talk about Wunmi Ajiboye. The same old story. In the process of trying to change the narratives, trying to absolve yourself of any wrongdoing, you even dig it deeper. That's how I see, like, these people just keep digging it, and they even dig it deeper. If you are trying to exonerate yourself, or trying to, get yourself out of some stuff, the way to go is not by saying trash. It's not by trying to, how do I even put this? It's not by trying to trash talk someone or trying to blame someone, not taking accountability for your wrongdoing, just trying to say that, oh, this person did you wrong. What about the wrong you did other people? What about the wrong you did? But anyway, a lot of people did not catch up on this, but I will tell you, I did catch up on that. So Wunmi Ajiboye had an interview. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to find. There's just 2 points or thereabouts that I'm trying to capitalize on. Okay, yeah. This part I want to speak about. Like, to me, when you speak too much, this is what happens. You just say trash, you say rubbish. This is what happens when you cannot keep quiet and just move on. Exactly, my sister. Thank you. Like, do you even have to explain yourself? Especially with Wunmi Adeboye's situation.
Ọmọ àwọn family mi kankan rí. Example wo nìkan ṣe tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó mọ̀. Kò mọ anybody rí.
Ẹ̀yin lè mú ọ̀rẹ́ báwọn.
I understand. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ lóòtú, I'm just talking to my people. Àwọn fans mi ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ kó jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ take it easy.
Your fans love you irrespective. That's one thing this lady got wrong. No matter what you do, people that are your fans, they love you. They don't care. Did they unfollow you? No. Did they say anything wrong? No. They don't care. Your real fans don't care. That's what this lady don't understand. The fans that you have, they don't care. They don't care. This is how fanship thing works. Even if you they will support you. That's how fanship and fandom or whatever they call it. Our fans is sonu. That's how it works.
She introduction they become a wedding. It's understand. So she go for a so Sherry. Come our family mi kokon rí.
This lady is a clown. You said someone that you gave birth to 2 kids, 2 bouncing boys, 2 big fine boys, and you are boldly saying that come family mi kankan rí. Ìyàwó Sarah pẹ̀lẹ́ o.
Kò ṣe tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó mọ̀. Kò mọ anybody rí.
Ẹ̀yin lè mú ọ̀rẹ́ báwọn.
I understand. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ lóòtú, I'm just talking to my people. Àwọn fans mi ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ kó jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ take it easy pẹ̀lú mi. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Mi ò ṣèyàn burúkú. Mi ò bá iṣẹ́ gbòǹgbèjẹ. Ìgbà tí mo wà nínú láìbẹ̀ dà ní kò bàjẹ́. Níṣẹ́ tí mo dẹ̀ tó ti kúrò náà, láìbẹ̀ ò bàjẹ́ náà. Ọmọ ló pa wá pọ̀. Ẹ ti understand, kò sí nǹkan kan. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ fi mí lọ́rùn sílẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kí n live life mi. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n enjoy ayé mi. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bá bẹ̀ yín. Ilé àtọ̀nà tí inú ò ní bàjẹ́. Àwọn ọmọ yín ò ní dọmọ lọ́mọ. Ẹ ní kúkú òjijì. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sọ Ọlọ́run bá mi ẹ ṣàánú mi, ẹ fi mí lọ́rùn sílẹ̀. Movie mi ń sin nìkan bá mi wò. Mo ti ní YouTube tèmi gangan, personal YouTube mi. Wunmi Ajiboye TV.
That's what I want this.
Ẹ kàn lọ bá mi subscribe síbẹ̀. Tí máa ṣe ń drop àwọn content bó máa jù fún yín báyìí. Ẹ má bá mi wò lọ́wọ́ kan ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi, like mi padà ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Show me love, please.
That's the funniest thing. Even I've said it. I said, this guy is not glowing. This lady now glows. Like, when she was living in Abeokuta, she has actually stepped up since she moved to Lagos. I never even knew she was living in Lagos before.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó show ẹ come on, share, kó show me love. Ẹ bá mi comment, ẹ bá mi subscribe to YouTube channel Wunmi Ajiboye TV on YouTube. Ẹ bá mi subscribe ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Easy to build.
Tí màá rí. She did.
See, this is what she really wanted to do. She wants to promote her YouTube channel. And you now turn yourself to Miss Shalaye. You go explain, tire. I don't understand. You want to promote your job, you want to promote your YouTube, then you go into all these mariri, she wedding, ọmọ ló pawápọ̀ kò mọ àwọn ẹbí mi. Why will you even say that? Kò mọ àwọn ẹbí ẹ. Are you not even ashamed of yourself? As old as you are, you give birth to 2 kids. Akudaya ni ẹni Abíṣẹ́gun Lakudaya. Which one of you is Akudaya? Which one of you incarnated that doesn't have family? God forgive me. Anyway, this lady's story is amazing because now that she's coming out saying that, please love me back, do this, do that, love me back and everything. It's strange because I actually don't have any hate for her. And I noticed that a lot of people don't as well. The words they will say is that Ashewo, don't they call everyone that? Even married women, they will still call them Ashewo. This is what these people use. But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, God has placed you in a position whereby a lot of people are even striving hard to get to. She's one of the, at least, even if she's not the most popular, she's still up there. Just keep improving in your craft. Keep putting your work out there. I remember when Yetunde Barnabas started her YouTube channel. This lady, she did not relent. The first video doesn't get much view. She did not relent. She just keep posting. Before you know it, this lady, one way or the other, she's becoming one of the big YouTubers as well. Little by little, if you look at the Yoruba industry, and it's not just her. There's this guy, Bobby Films. There's few of them like that. There's Mercy Ebosele. Mercy Ebosele movies, not even most of the movies are not even for Mercy Ebosele, it's for other people. And before you know it, it grows because they already have fan base. Wunmi, you still have your fan base. This thing you're doing will make you lose your fan base. Why do you have to explain yourself? You've already came out that time that it wasn't MC Oluomo that did party for you. You guys campaign for him, yet you are trying to act as if you've not sat down with him, you've not met him, you've not done this, you've not done that. And the shade she threw, I catch it. I know a lot of people did not catch it. Yeah, Fimi Sola is Debbie Shokoya's movie. I've watched it. It's interesting. If you want to enjoy your weekend with that, it's fine. Fimi Shola or Fimi Sola. That's Fimi Shola or something. That's the movie. The movie is interesting. It's not the way that, but it's not bad at all. It's a good movie to watch, and the production is really, clear and crispy. So let me move on. What I want to tell you that I caught when Wunmi Ajiboye was rambling about whatever it is that went down with her and her ex Segun Ogungbe was that a lot of people were saying that she snatched Segun Ogungbe from Segun Ogungbe's first wife, because when she had kids for Segun Ogungbe, she was like the second wife. Segun Ogungbe actually have one wife, Tinuke Ogungbe, and they became like body. So a lot of people were saying that there was a story out there that Segun Ogungbe and Wunmi Ajiboye was actually Segun Ogungbe's omoshe. And it was when she went to learn the craft, that is when she got pregnant for Segun Ogungbe. And before you know it, she married Segun Ogungbe, who is her friend's husband. So let me see, maybe he's in this video. She explained a little bit. I've seen it. I'm going to play this. It's about 3 minutes.
She introduction they become wedding. It's understand. So she go for a so sorry. Family
Exactly what this person said.
Ẹni tí ọmọ mi rí tó jóbìn mi,
breakdown of
a
your
tún máa
relationship.
sọ̀rọ̀, a máa búrì ní ẹ̀mú. Ẹ tẹ̀ wípé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo.
Ní àpàtì ìbéèrè ṣe pọ̀ tó yẹ MC Olúọmọ ló ṣe fún. Kódà ẹni tó bímọ fún Ṣẹ́gun Ògúngbè, wọ́n ní kó lọ jókòó síbì kan ni.
Okay, so she literally explained what happened. He's the godfather. So you shall let us know, understand that it's not MC Oluomo you are dating, is the godfather, is someone close to MC Oluomo. I don't care. What I care about is that You don't need to shalaye to anybody. You have a movie out, promote your movie. Her movies are not bad movies, because some of them have good movies, but it now depends on how they promote this movie. Her movies are not bad movie, I'm not going to lie. Most of her movies, especially since who is this guy they accused her of dating again? Damolo Latuji is directing most of her movies. Her movies are not bad movies, they are good movies. And more so, her movies now is mostly Lagos people in her movies that comes up these days. So it's not a bad movie. And after she separated from Segun Ogungbe still directed some of her movies. So what I want to say before I close on their story and all these podcasts is Sonu that they keep doing and talking trash, trying to do shalaye to exonerate themselves. Sometimes it's better to leave the shalaye, promote your job, move on, and let people continue to talk about you. Because the thing is that no matter what you do good, you do bad. Person wey no go like you, no go like you. Saying, you fans me, like me, pada. Why? Person wey no go like you, no go like you, no matter how much you try. Even if you pick one of your eyes, bring it out for someone, it will be that person that will not even like you, no matter how much you try. So do you. The world will adjust. Don't just be saying. A lot of these people, they say all this stuff, but they don't practice it. Just do you. Do what is best for you. You don't need anyone. So anyway, in that interview, she mentioned something. She said, even sometimes ago, they said, I'm friends with, I think it was this man that asked that, are you friends with Segun Ogungbe's wife? And she literally was just telling us that story they were saying happens to her. It was actually Segun Ogungbe's wife, Tinuke Ogungbe, that it happened to. Because I know a lot of people don't cut on that. I've been hearing this story and I've talked about this story as well. But I'm happy she actually cleared that part, even though it's none of my business. But at least God will forgive me, because I'm part of the people that already parroted that. Because what we heard is that she went to learn movie from Segun Ogungbe, and before you know it, she got pregnant for Segun Ogungbe. Now she's saying that he was Bookie Black, the Eyiwumi is Ray, Eyiwumi, Mukare, Lasun Ray, like those are the people that she actually learned drama from. She doesn't live in Abeokuta. She used to live in Lagos. She moved to Abeokuta because of Segun Ogungbe. And the person that actually went to learn craft from Segun Ogungbe and becomes the wife was the Iyale Tinuke Ogungbe. And Tinuke Ogungbe went to learn the craft from Bosi Aregbesola. And there was a video I saw some times ago whereby they were saying that Bosi Aregbesola used to date Segun Ogungbe. I think they asked her about that and she never denied it. So now we know, because Wunmi Ajiboye has let us know that the story they were carrying about that it was actually Iyale Tinuke Ogungbe that went to learn craft with Bosi Aregbesola that Segun Ogungbe was dating, and she eventually, as they used to use the word, snatched, as if the man is awesome, or money or phone that they snatched. Anyway, moving on, let's move on to the last bit, which is the one that is most interesting to me. Stella Damasus. Have you seen the bass? Daniel Ademinokan came correct. Oh, this man, no chill, but the man can write, sha. I'm not surprised, because he's a writer, he's a screenwriter, he's a movie writer, he's a director. He's like, this guy does it all. I'm not trying to, but credit is due where it's due. So, the story of, I don't want to go too much into it. If you don't know the background story of Stella Damasus is one of the greatest of all time in Nollywood then. In fact, she's ahead of Motola Jalade, who again, Genevieve Naji. They were like behind her that time. She's the ideal. The lady can act. So all of a sudden we heard that, she got married to another Nollywood actress husband. Same old story. Like Tonto we say they all recycle men, that we all recycle men. Tonto, we always say the truth. So anyway, long story short, they were married for like over 5 years or thereabouts. This guy stole the child from Doris Simon, stole the child to America, to went to live with Stella Damasus. They are both Nollywood people. So after 5 years, the Stella Damasus just said, had an interview, maybe he broke on the blog, and she said she too aired it on the blog that she didn't know the guy has left her. You know, she did few interview, and I think just recently she had some interview done as well. And the question was asked, like, I just want to ask you guys one question. When they ask these people about all these things, why don't just they tell the interviewer, like, I'm not interested in talking about that? Like, I don't get me wrong. Like, it's so easy for you to tell interviewer, I don't want to speak about that. They asked Doris Simon. Doris Simon has sat for interview with Biola Adebayo Talk to Be. She has sat for interview with Kulia Ford. And when they ask her that aspect of her life, all Doris will say is that, let's just overlook that. Like, that is gone. That is the part of her life that one is gone. The main thing is that she has victory. She has her son now. So anyway, long story short, Daniel sneakily, because Doris Simon actually discussed that the child was brought to America under pretense that, oh, he's coming to spend weekend with his grandma. And before you know it, they didn't bring the child back. Then Doris Simon realized that. Later, they told her that the child has been taken to America. She strives hard. She struggled. You know, mother's love is really crazy. She eventually left her career and relocated to America so that she can be close to her child. But unfortunately, maybe she didn't know the state. She was living in a different state, or maybe they threatened her or something like that, that they will call police for her. Stella Damasus and this Daniel Ademinokan, they will be doing Ifeadaba on social media, you know, doing all these podcasts, teaching people about marriage, doing counseling program on YouTube and all of that. So after, like, I think they had their anniversary done. It's not barely some months after, they said, oh, they are going their separate ways or everything like that. So she started having doing so many interviews about this thing. And before you know it, this time around, this guy said, no way. Delilah, you're not getting away with this. I don't know why Stella is still stuck on this thing. She's above it because now you are a billionaire, or your girls are billionaire, which you are a billionaire as well. Her first husband left an estate for them. And as soon as her kids reach, you know, mature age to handle that, they handed over this thing to them. You should just be grateful that God gave you like the real good husband. But I think our fulfillment comes from husband, because I don't know why she's always stuck with one man or the other. Daniel is on his third marriage. Stella Damasus was Daniel is Stella Damasus' third marriage. But now Daniel got married to another Nollywood person. This person is like behind the scenes. She directs, she produces Tokpe Oshin. So she's not very popular. A lot of people might not know that. So Stella is only trying to showcase her talents. How is she trying to showcase her talents? By talking about marriage that has been over for how many years now? So anyway, long story short, this morning, Daniel say, Stella, not today. Maybe some other day. So I didn't even know anything happened, but I've seen Stella in an interview. But the part I saw in that interview was talking about how in Hollywood, they want you to speak somehow as Africa. They believe African countries, they speak the same. I didn't even see the part of Daniel. So Daniel said, I usually don't dignify nonsense with a response, but when silence gets mistaken for ignorance or guilt, it's only fair to offer a quick 5-minute reality check. Today, your lucky day. Today is your lucky day. So he said, dear Queen Mother, 5 years since the separation, 3 since the divorce. Still, you just can't let go. I've said nothing, I've seen nothing, I've done nothing since 2020. But somehow, I'm still living rent-free in your narrative. Let me be clear. Silence is not guilt. Distance is not weakness. But lies, especially ones I have receipt for. That's a different story. I have watched you twist facts with confidence, assuming no one is paying attention. But now that you've mistaken grace for guilt, I will ask you to choose your next story wisely, because I came with footnotes. So that's the footnotes. So apparently Stella is saying that she doesn't know that Daniel Ademinokan divorced her. She was hearing it the same time we were hearing it on the blog, and the guy literally posted, "Hello Daniel, this is an email from Stella. I hope this email meets you well. I am writing to you today because I have decided to move forward with the divorce process. Based on the recent events, it is evident that there is no hope that this marriage will work anymore. In September 2020, when you decided to leave our home, separate our family, and then called me to say that you were not coming back, it became clear that our marriage was over. As mature adults, I believe the next step would be to have a civil and painless divorce process and go our separate ways, so that we both can move on without dragging our families into it. So I kindly request that you send me a physical address for the papers to be delivered directly to you. If you are not comfortable sending me your address, you can send it to my lawyer, barrister Ernest Izedonwe, via email at so. Thank you, and I await your positive response. Stella Damasus. Said then, she sent another one. Very, very urgent. Hello, Daniel. I'm not sure if you received my previous email included in the thread below, so I have decided to send a follow-up email. As stated in the previous email, I have decided to move forward with the divorce process for reasons stated in said email. I kindly request that you send me a physical address for the papers to be delivered directly to you. If you are not comfortable sending me your address, you can send it to my lawyer, barrister Ernest Izodowen, via email. Thank you, and I still await your positive response, Stella Damasus. So then the guy said, yes, I moved out, not out of drama, but out of self-preservation for my sanity and for my son's safety. I won't unpack the full extent of what he endured. But let's just say, when a child needs makeup to hide a scar before school, the damage runs deeper than the skin. He is alive, he remembers, and so do I. Here, I beg, what's left for a man to do when his own home starts sounding like a hostage situation? No, you screamed at me boldly. I don't want to be here, but I have to be here. I beg, what's left for a man to do when his own home starts sounding like a hostage situation? You knew I was leaving. You knew I wasn't coming back. I packed my son, my peace, and my entire life and walked out the front door, and in broad daylight. You watched me leave that Sunday morning. Wale and Linda are still alive and well in Dallas. We all had these conversations. You know what you did, and more importantly, you know the truth. Let me say this clearly. At the beginning of fight, person know. Nobody know how e go end. Let me be. Just as I have left you in peace, I have chosen a more private life now. So don't drag me into your soap opera. Don't drag me to your soap opera. Caroline, I thought it's Caroline that is with the drama. You've had your 5 minutes from me. Over and out. Daniel. Pen drop. So now, there was this part I want to address about the child. But let's just say when a child needs makeup to hide a scar before school, that time when they were married, I remember, I think it was before COVID, during COVID, I can't remember. I think it was during COVID. It came out that Stella was maltreating the boy. A lot of people from Doris Simon's Cap were talking about this that time, that Stella Damasus is making the boy suffer and all of that. And before you know it, they did a drama for us whereby they were showcasing their family, like their good, tight-knit family, well-blended family, that Doris Simon's son is well taken care of. He's the only boy of the family. He's enjoying his sisters, who are Stella Damasus' daughters. And they were showing this thing because it was someone that actually came out that time and said that Stella is maltreating the boy. I believe it came from maybe Doris Simon's camp or the family or something, but they shut the thing down with that PR. Even me, I forgot, like, God, this is actually acting, actors' family. But I'm thinking to myself, is Americanized abroad. Even if they beat this boy, this boy will say something in school. But unfortunately, it is true. Because I was one of the people that said it's not true. Because the man is confirming it now. That Stella maltreated the boy, beat the boy to the extent that they have to use makeup. That's not nice. That's not kind. No. That's why I always say, some people, you look at them, they look like the most nicest person, the kindest person on earth, but the evil that lives in their hearts is beyond what you can explain. I hope Stella can stop all these interviews. Like, why can't these people do their interview and move on? Why do you have to keep going to your ex, to your ex-friend, to your ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-baby daddy? Like, leave them alone. It is called ex for a reason. Let ex stay in the past. They are ex for a reason. So anyway, you guys, those are the story I want to cover today. I hope you have enjoyed the stories with me. I would like to hear your opinion about all these stories I covered. You might not be of the same opinion as I am. That is what individualism is. Every individual is different from each other, but I would like to hear from you what you think about all this topic, even if you are not contributing live. And please don't forget, thumbs this video up, share it with your loved ones. And also don't forget, every Sunday, no matter what, until I have time to do more. But for now, we're going to still stick by the Sunday. I'm learning, you're learning. And if you have a story to share with me, like I always say, that's my handle scrolling on the screen. Don't forget to send the story to me. I will look into the story. If the ones that I've done before, I always like to, refresh your memory about it, just like I did today. And I would like to thank everyone that take their time to come and Olofa, Yabeji, Olofa. Some people cannot take care of other people's kids the way they will do their own kids. Ikaole sheti ebe. Yoruba will says that. Some people they cannot do it. Some people, they will take care of that child. You won't even know it's not their kids. But some people, the way they do to other people's children is real madness. Real madness and evil. Anyway, you guys, like I said, I want to hear what you think. Let's continue that discussion in the comment section below, guys. And on your way out, don't forget, give this video a thumbs up, share if you like it. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. And also, before you go, thumbs this video up. It costs you nothing at all. Let's continue that discussion in the comment section, and I will see you again on my video next week. Very certain next week I will see you. Bye for now and enjoy the rest of the week. Have a great week, guys. June is coming to an end. See you next month. Bye.
So subscribe and get that gist with the one and